I want to show this, Buck. This, when you're talking, it reminded me of one of the first stories we did when we launched the show. Now it's a famous story, but it's what happened to Bret Weinstein at Evergreen College. And it was back in, I want to say 2019 that this went down. But by now the story's well known that Bret Weinstein was a professor there, and he was shamed because they used to have one day a year, they would have black students do like a sick out just to show white students what it would be like on campus if the black students didn't show up. And then one year they said, we don't want to do that anymore. This year, we want the whites to stay home. We're coming to campus. We want no whites to be there. And Bret Weinstein said, as a professor, I'm not sure that's the same. It's like one thing if you want to say you don't want to come. It's different for you to say, hey, whites, stay home or else. So this is not so cool. And all hell broke loose on Evergreen. They treated him like he was the head of the KKK. And there's lots of clips from this terrible, terrible episode on campus. But the one that always gets me is there is a black student, because they shamed any student who didn't want to go along with this. And there was a black student who really liked Bret Weinstein. And she didn't like what they were doing to him. He was under threat. They stormed campus. The campus security told him and his wife, Heather, we can't keep you safe. You need to leave. They were like, this is for him just saying, and very gently, I don't think you should do this. Anyway, they took this young black woman, she's probably 18 years old, and shamed her in the middle of campus for the sin of not hating Bret Weinstein. And they made her read a forced apology that had clearly been written for her. And this is the clip. This is your book, again, which is called Manufactured Delusion by Buck Sexton. Look what they did to her.
Has demonstrated anti-blackness in the pigeonholing, charging, and sentencing of two black trans disabled students based on false racially charged allegations. Sorry.
Publicly flogged her.
Right.
She couldn't even get it out. She stuttered. The words were unfamiliar to her. It was a public shaming. By the way, it was in 2017.
But this is straight out of the Chinese Cultural Revolution, where they would have these struggle sessions, which is a term that people know, but I don't think they really understand. I mean, there were students who were beating their own teachers to death on stage in front of crowds, right, to show that it's really bad to be against the revolution, and we're going to. I mean, it was as horrific stuff.